What's up, everybody? We're rolling in today for a very short, quick tasting video on a Helles I made recently, January 19th. It is now February 29th. How about that? Cheers to Chip and Joel. Thanks, guys.
Let's leap into this beer, y'all.
Oh boy. So I don't have any brew day footage, but I did do a decoction. I have another video on doing very similar beer to this. 9 pounds Wireman Barca Pills, half pound Cara Pills, half pound Munich. 1055 down to 1.009. It, like I said, it was a decoction brew day, and the yeast was Imperial Harvest strain. So, the reason we're doing this is just to encourage everybody, make lagers if you can, give them a try. There's nothing, I think we're all beyond the negative stereotype of lager being something that you don't want to, you know, drink, or that it's like a worthless, flavorless beer. This one actually got clear on its own. I didn't do gelatin, it was hazy, but now it is clear. And what do you guys think? How does it taste?
It's got a firm bitterness to it. And I don't get that House Dono lager thing that we've talked about many times. Like, there's none of that.
Well, having drank through a keg of German Pils, which was more bitter than this, and then this came on tap after that, this one is not as bitter as that one.
Yeah,
Interesting.
So, but there's 1 ounce of, I don't think I mentioned, there's 1 ounce of German Hallertau, 4.1% alpha acid for bittering, so there's not a lot of IBUs.
and it's just an ounce for bittering, and that was it. Yeah. So you said that this recipe is, other than doing the decoctions this time, is otherwise pretty much the same.
Well, yeah, I don't vary it too much. I maybe would make it a little, I think, so it was 1055 even with 10 pounds of grain, which is a little bit higher than I would normally get, because you get a little more efficiency when you do a decoction. Right. I think I used like 11 pounds of grain and did a decoction and got like 1060 something, and so it was almost more like a Maibach last time.
Yeah.
But I think this beer is just clean, like you said. It's just really clean. I think that's the Imperial yeast does a nice job on that note, and it's all about the yummy malt character for me.
Yeah. Do you notice any differences specifically with having done decoction on this one?
I wish I could say that I did.
Yeah.
And we talked about this in the other video.
Yeah.
You would really have to do, you know, same kind of beer, the same beer. Do a decoction. Don't do a decoction. Have them side by side. I don't know that if everything else went the same. I don't know if you could pick them out in a blind triangle test or not. But it's fun, and it's really not that hard. That's another thing I was gonna say. Do a lager, do a decoction. Watch the other video.
Yeah.
I'll link it below. Maybe I'll link it in the video itself. But it's kind of fun. It's fun to be able to be part of that historic process.
Yeah.
And some people will say, yeah, it gives you a better character. Other people will say it's not needed anymore. It doesn't really make a difference.
It's fun to do though. It makes good beer. So
Yeah.
nothing wrong with it.
All right. Well, we got.
Can you attribute that lack of that kind of somewhat slightly buttery thing that we sometimes get?
I think that's I think that's.
Does
the
decoction
yeast
maybe cook something off that would like predicate
No, because that's from the fermentation. I think. I don't know. I don't know. But I think actually having used these Imperial strains for a few years now and done a lot of lagers, I think that's less of that character. So it could be just the strain.
Make a health count for a yeast count. Well, you made.
I always make starters, but yeah.
Whatever. We could act like we know what we're talking about all day.
No, I just want to do a short encouragement to make the lagers, try the decoction,
Drink them with the dog.
hang out with your friends. There you go. All right.
Single decoction, single dog.
Catch you later.
Them's the rules.